The story of Lilo and Stitch begins with Dr. Jumbo Jakiba creating the creature formerly known as Experiment 626. Experiment 626 ends up being very dangerous and harmful for the United Galactic Federation, the ship in which they preside. Dr. Jumbo Jakiba is punished for his work and is placed in a jail cell by Captain Gontu, and Experiment 626 is kept under strict supervision and torture by the guards. Experiment 626 is so mischievous that he is able to escape the ship via a galactic starfighter ship. When Captain Gontu and the other guards find out he is missing, they try to capture him with the remaining Starlight ships. However, Experiment 626 is simply too slick and gets away. Experiment 626 ends up landing on planet Earth, more specifically Hawaii. Unfortunately, Experiment 626 is run over by a truck when he is trying to cross the street, and the truck driver decides to bring him to the dog pound at a loss of what else to do. This is where Experiment 626 meets Lilo. Lilo's new older sister, Nani, brought Lilo to the dog shelter hoping she could help her sister find a friend to bring home. When Lilo insists on taking home Experiment 626, Nani is confused and concerned, but goes along with it to make Lilo happy. Lilo named her new friend Stitch. Lilo struggles to get Stitch to behave at first. Like he was back on the ship in the United Galactic Federation, Stitch is aggressive and not accustomed to dealing with humans. However, he becomes gentle with time, and he and Lilo begin to bond. Lilo is even able to get Stitch to channel some of his negative behaviors into music, as she dresses him up as Elvis Presley and has him sing on the beach. Stitch attracted a big crowd. In the meantime, Captain Gontu sends Dr. Jakiba and an Earth expert to the planet to retrieve Experiment 626. However, because Stitch is spending so much time with Lilo, Dr. Jakiba struggles to capture him. As if this wasn't enough, social worker Cobra Bubbles has come to tell Nani that if she does not provide a stable environment for Lilo in their home, he will have to take her away. This is poor timing, as Nani just recently lost her job. After various failed attempts to find work, Nani decides to go surfing with Lilo, Stitch, and her friend David. She does this to let loose and have some fun amidst all the stress. However, Lilo nearly drowns in the water and is barely saved in time by Nani and David. Social worker Bubbles witnesses the entire incident from the beach. He lets Nani know that he will be there to pick up Lilo the next day. Social worker Bubbles comes to pick up Lilo the next day. She escapes from his car and tries to run away. Stitch goes to find her, and when he does, they are both captured by Captain Gontu and her team, who came to retrieve Stitch themselves after growing impatient with Dr. Jakiba. Stitch is able to escape again, but without Lilo. Lilo is stuck on the ship alone without anyone to help her. Stitch comes to rescue her himself, and when Captain Gontu realizes Lilo is also on the ship, they return to Earth. Captain Gontu tries to bring Stitch back on the ship with them, but Lilo does not allow this. She presents Captain Gontu with Stitch's adoption certificate from the dog shelter. Captain Gontu gives in and allows Stitch to stay on Earth with his new family. She sees how the humans have made Stitch no longer threatening. Lilo, Stitch, Nani, and David live happily ever after as a family. After all, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind.